Hello everyone. We are the Reading Raptors of Shantiniketan Indian School. I am Mehak and I'm here again with another story today for you. The story of the magic pot. Do you believe in magic? I do. So let's read the story of the magic pot and see what happens in this pot. Let's get started. Children, let's read the words that we're going to learn in the story. Frustration, secret, whereabouts, inadvertently, curiosity, eventually, astonishment, aware, peered, thrown. Let's start reading the story. Once upon a time, a farmer, Gopi, lived in a village. He had few acres of land. One hot afternoon, the poor farmer was digging his field. All of a sudden, his spade hit something. Then he continued his digging. "It is a metal pot," said Gopi. It was big enough to boil rice for more than 100 people. "It does not seem to be of any use to me. I will dig deeper. Maybe I will find something else," thought Gopi. He continued to dig. After he had dug for a long time, Gopi felt tired. "It is of no use. There is nothing in this field," he thought. Then at once he threw the spade into the pot in frustration and sat under a tree to take rest for a while. After a while, when he got up to leave, he could not believe his eyes. There were 100 spades in the pot. "This is a magical pot. I will put this mango inside the pot and see what happens," Gopi thought. Then Gopi put a mango into the pot. To his astonishment, he found 100 mangoes in the pot. Gopi carried the pot to his home and kept in a secret place, so that no one would become aware of it. After that, he put many things in that, and everything became hundredfolds. With that pot, he became a rich man. The king came to know about the pot and its whereabouts. The king was curious to know about it, and he was a greedy king. "I want to find out the secret of the magical pot. If it is valuable, it should be the king's treasury," the king thought. Then, at once, the king ordered his men to bring the farmer and his pot. When the magic pot was brought to the king's chamber, he did not know what to do. The king thought, "Let me see what is there inside the pot, which makes this pot so magical." He peered inside. Inadvertently, he slipped and fell inside the pot. When he climbed out of the magic pot, he was shocked to find out there were 100 kings. All the kings then started to climb the throne. They fought among themselves and died. The magic pot lay in the king's treasury. The foolish king took away the magic pot from me out of curiosity, and eventually he died. This magic pot has killed the king himself, said the farmer, and he used to be safe left the magic pot at the treasury of the king itself. I hope you enjoyed the story, children. Now let's read the words from the story again and enhance our vocabulary. Please read after me. Frustration, secret, whereabouts, inadvertently, curiosity, eventually, astonishment, aware, peered, thrown. Now let's learn the meaning of the words in our word investigation. The first word is frustration, the feeling of being upset or annoyed. How do you feel when you're angry? How do you feel when you don't get something? Yes, the feeling of being upset or annoyed is frustration. Secret. Have you ever been told you should always keep someone's secret? But what do you mean by secret? Not seen or known or not meant to be known. Whereabouts. The place where someone or something is. Inadvertently. Without intention or accidentally. Curiosity. An eager desire to know or learn something. Eventually. In the end, especially after a long delay. Astonishment. A feeling of great surprise or wonder. Aware. Having knowledge of something. Peered. Look with difficulty. Throne. A seat of state of a dignitary, like a king's throne. Let's find out the synonyms of some words by dissecting the words. The first word is frustration. Now, what can be a word with a similar meaning of frustration? Disappointment. Yes, can you think of any other word? Anger. Yes, there can be many more synonyms for the word frustration. The second word is secret. Synonym is classified. One more synonym is confidential. The third word is whereabouts. And the synonym is location. And one more synonym is situation. The next word is inadvertently. And one more word is curiosity. Now you already know the meaning of these words, so you can find out the synonyms for yourself. And remember, there can be many synonyms of one single word. Now we will find the antonyms or opposites of some words. Eventually. Now, do you remember the meaning of eventually? Yes, eventually means something that happens after a long delay. What can be the opposite? Never. Immediately. The second word is astonishment. And the antonym is expect and calmness. A few more words like aware, peered, thrown. Now you can find the antonyms of these three words for yourself. And remember the meanings of the words and find the antonyms of the words given for you. Now we come to the part of sentence creation, where we frame the sentences with the words. Frustration. Can you think of any sentence using the word frustration? Recall the meaning and think of a sentence using the word frustration. Now I have framed a sentence. He shook his head in frustration after having an argument. Secret. The gem was hidden in a secret place. You can think many more interesting sentences using these words. Now for your assignment, children, I am giving you a few more words to frame sentences with. The words are whereabouts, inadvertently, curiosity, eventually, astonishment, aware, peered, thrown. Do you remember what I told you in the previous story? Yes, while framing the sentence, one very important thing to remember: make your sentences meaningful. You need to recall the meaning of the words and then frame the sentences correctly. All the best. Now let's comprehend. The first question is, it's a big metal pot. Who said these words and to whom? Now how will I find my answer? How will I frame my answer? Yes, recall the story, children. What happened when Gopi went to the farm? Was anybody along with Gopi? I don't think so. Oh, I got my answer. It's a big metal pot. Gopi said these words to himself when he found the pot under the ground. because nobody was there along with Gopi, so he said these words to himself. I have a few more questions for you to answer, children. Now let's read the questions together. What did the speaker do out of frustration? How did the speaker realize that the pot had magical powers? What moral does the above story reflect? Now, all your answers are hidden in the story. The only thing is, you need to recall the story, think about it, and frame your answers correctly. Once you frame your answers, write that down in your notebook. All the best, children. I hope you enjoyed the story. See you soon with another story. Bye bye.